carpooling is a different problem even at the best of times, and recently we ran into a situation that was very difficult where we had a play that was out of town. We had a whole bunch of parents, each of them had multiple children, and each child could start their practice at a different time and could be picked up from a different location. So how do we coordinate this? It requires a lot of negotiation back and forth between parents. So we came up with kidrideshare.com, which is a website that allows parents to negotiate when they're going to pick up kids, who's going to pick them up on which days. So first of all, we have just this dashboard that kind of gives us an overview of who's available and who's not available. We have 3 users for this demo. We have Jane, Bill, and Anne. And so first of all, we can log in as Jane, and we can set up when her kids have practice. So Janie has practice at 5 o'clock on Sunday, and she's being picked up from home, which is the default location. And Jilly has practice on Sunday, and she's being picked up from home. If we go back to the dashboard, we can see now that in red, Janie and Jilly are both marked in red. That means that they have no ride. And down here it says 2 kids without rides. Let's just set up their practices on Monday. So on Monday, Janie starts her practice at 8 because she's getting picked up after soccer practice. So we can add soccer there. And Jilly starts at 6 o'clock, and she's being picked up right from school. If we go back to the dashboard now, we can see those updates, and now we can log on as Bill and set up when his kids are doing practice. And his kid Billy is doing practice at 5 on Sunday, and also Bobby is practicing at 5 on Sunday. On Monday, Billy has his practice at 5 o'clock, and he's getting picked up from school. And Bobby has his practice at 7 o'clock, and he's getting picked up from home. And that's just the default location. And we'll just quickly do that for Anne's kids as well. And so Annie has rehearsal at 5 o'clock on Sunday and at 7 o'clock on Monday. And both times she's getting picked up from home. We can go back to Jane's dashboard and see the updates here. So we can see that her kids, that's who she cares about. So as a parent, what do I care about? I care about when my kids have practice. Do they have practice tonight? And do they have rides? And am I driving? So after we've set up when our kids have rides, we can say when we're available. Jane is available on Monday, but not on Sunday. And Bill is available on Sunday, but not on Monday. And Anne is available just on Monday. If we go back to Jane's dashboard, we can see all these changes. And we can see that on Sunday, Bill is available. He's in green here. And on Monday, Anne is available. She has 4 seats in her car. So it'll also display how many seats you have in your car. And Anne is also available on Monday. So we'd kind of negotiate back and forth. So we could say, Jane could log on to her chat program and could say, Bill, I can't drive on Sunday. Could you pick up my kids? When Bill logs onto his chat, he'll see that and he can say, probably. I'll check to see if they're on my route. And Bill can go to his dashboard, and it's he sees there's 5 kids without rides, and he has 5 seats in his car. So he can go click on Manage Rides now and actually look at a map and see where all the kids are. So he can see, here's all the kids over here, and here's the addresses they're picked up from. He can either add them here, or he can add them over on this map. So he'll probably start down here with Bobby. And also Billy is at the same address down here. So they're both on there. And then this next one is Jilly, and that looks like that's kind of on the way. And Janie is at the same location, so we'll add her as well. And then way up here is Annie, but he could just go take a straight north route on Shelburne and go pick up Annie. So he has 0 seats left in his car, and he's picked up all of the kids. So Sunday is all taken care of. And now an important thing for the parents is to see, like, who has given the most rides, who needs to give more rides. So we can click on this karma link here, and you can see who has given rides. So down here it says who has given rides. Bill has given all these rides, and he's given 2 rides to Bill, so those don't count toward his karma points. But down here he's given 2 rides to Jane and 1 ride to Anne. So he's given 3 karma points, and he's received no karma points, and Jane has received 2 karma points, and Anne has received 1 karma point. So you can kind of get a feeling of like who has the best karma and who has the lowest karma. After a whole month or a couple months, then you'll really get to have a feeling of who's giving more rides. Another also very important thing is who has done good things for you. So towards Bill, Jane has a karma of -2 and Anne has a karma of -1. So now we have Sunday all sorted out, and we can go to Monday now. And Jane has 4 seats left in her car, so let's see if she can give anyone any rides. So she sees, oh, there's Billy and Bobby, and their parent has already given me karma, so they'd probably be good people for me to pick up. But there's a problem because Bobby has his practice that's at 5 o'clock, and Bobby has his practice at 7 o'clock, and Jilly has her practice at 6 o'clock. So really it'd be probably best if I could just pick up Billy and take Janie at the same time, and then maybe someone else could pick up these other 2 kids. So we'll just add those 2 kids. Add that one, and then we'll add the 6 o'clock. And then we get a nice route map, and it says exactly where we have to go. So here's the route map. And then we get driving directions for exactly how to drive there and how long it'll take. So we can plan out when we need to pick up these kids. So we're picking up 2 kids in our car, but the other kids is a little bit too late. So if we had to pick up someone at 5, we don't really want to have someone waiting around for 2 hours. So let's see if Anne can help us out. So Anne is available on Monday, and she has 3 seats in her car. So let's see if she can just manage some of these rides. So she sees, I owe Bobby's dad one ride, and so I could click here, but on the map it would be nice to be able to plan our route. So we'd want to probably pick up down here. We want to pick up Bobby first, and then it wouldn't make any sense to go all the way up here and backtrack. So we'll go pick up Janie, and then we'll pick up Annie, and we'll do a nice route all the way out to Saanich. We can go back to the karma link here and see who has what kind of karma. So Jane has given the least amount of rides, and Bill has given lots of rides, and Anne has given some rides as well. And if we go to the dashboard, we can easily log on and see who has given rides and who hasn't, and what the situation is, and are there any kids who haven't been picked up. So thanks a lot, and check this out at either kidrideshare.com or kidrideshare.snes.org. Thank you very much. I'm Stephen Ness, and this is for my computer-supported collaborative work class at the University of Victoria with Dr. Peggy Story.